He's my friend.
Well, I'm sorry.
I guess he must have had a little too much to drink.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the thespians that were under the influence of a substance while practicing their craft.
Let it snow, let it snow.
Number 10, Jennifer Lawrence, Passengers.
You know, for two unlucky people, we sure got pretty lucky.
It's perhaps not the first thing the audience thinks about when they watch a movie love scene. Do the actors in question feel uncomfortable if their partner in the scene happens to be married? Well, Jennifer Lawrence certainly did, during the filming of the science fiction film Passengers. The actor reportedly was so nervous about shooting her love scene with Chris Pratt, who was then married to Anna Faris, that she needed a little bit of liquid courage. But not before taking some drinks and even calling her mother for moral support.
You okay?
Yeah.
Number 9, Brad Pitt and Edward Norton, Fight Club.
Where's your car? What car?
There's a lot for fans to uncover upon subsequent rewatches of David Fincher's adaptation of Fight Club. For example, those little clues concerning how the relationship between the narrator of Fight Club and his compatriot, Tyler Durden, might not exactly be what we think it is, on the surface. Meanwhile, the actual on-set relationship between Edward Norton and Brad Pitt can be seen when the pair are golfing.
At night, Tyler and I were alone for a half a mile in every direction.
The pair reportedly got along pretty well during production, which led to some drinking, which eventually led to them shooting golf balls at catering trucks. Fincher, to his credit, filmed Pitt and Norton, and the rest is history.
We should do this again sometime.
Number 8, Sandra Bullock, Nicole Kidman, Stockard Channing, and Diane Wiest, Practical Magic. It's a cinematic cliche that's well worn at this point, that a group of women gathering together to sing and dance, all sans the company of their significant others. Gale time, for lack of a better phrase. Practical Magic had a good example of this trope, while its 1998 release date ensured that the bloom wasn't yet off the rose when it came to these sorts of estrogen-fueled shenanigans. Emphasis on shenanigans, because it's since been revealed within outlets such as People magazine that at least Nicole Kidman and Sandra Bullock were legitimately wasted during the midnight margarita scene. As for their co-stars, well, with all of that alcohol flying around, we're willing to bet that they were also having fun. Number 7, John Candy, Splash.
I'll serve. You hold the beer, that'll be your handicap.
Oh, we're gonna play?
Yeah. I'm gonna teach you a lesson in humility.
We would admittedly not like to remember too much about all of the downtime we had during the global pandemic a few years ago. That said, creative types in Hollywood did manage to brainstorm some decent ideas to keep everybody busy. Josh Gad's COVID-era look back at classic movies brought together casts of films like Splash from 1984. Director Ron Howard revealed to Gad how John Candy had a chance meet-up with Jack Nicholson on the way to set one day. One drink led to another, and the typically reliable Candy shot the racquetball sequence in Splash severely under the influence.
How long we been playing? About 5 minutes. Oh, God.
Number 6, Jack Nicholson, Easy Rider.
Oh no, what did I do now?
Speaking of Jack Nicholson, this Hollywood legend is one of the OGs when it comes to performing a classic scene while enjoying a certain state of mind. Nicholson's character of George Hansen possesses a fondness for alcohol. Hansen also got stoned on screen, which meant that Nicholson did the same.
Well, that's got a real nice taste to it, though. I don't suppose it'll do me much good, though. I mean, I'm so used to the booze and everything.
The actor told Time magazine in 2012 that, quote, he smoked about 155 joints during the production of Easy Rider. And you know what? It certainly shows in the final product. It looks like a legitimately wild time.
Well, I sure could use that. Yes.
Number 5, Billy Bob Thornton, Bad Santa. We all love a little bit of bad behaviour sometimes. Bad Santa is a movie for those kinds of people, starring Billy Bob Thornton as a scandalous mall Santa Claus with a knack for foul language and even fouler behaviour. Thornton's performance of a highly inebriated Saint Nick was bolstered by some real-life boozing that included both wine and beer before the final take was over. Bad Santa, as a result, feels like a legitimately scumming movie, anchored by Thornton's sleazeball character that's just shy of hopeless with a touch of Skid Row charm left intact.
And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Number 4. Nicolas Cage leaving Las Vegas.
I'm like a prickly pear. I'm a prickly pear.
Nicolas Cage won the Academy Award for Best Actor thanks to this portrayal of a screenwriter on the brink of self-destruction. Cage's character of Ben Sanderson has come to Las Vegas with one very specific intention: to drink a fatal amount of alcohol. The actor's method approach to this role essentially meant that Cage was going to be drinking real alcohol during many of the scenes here in Leaving Las Vegas. This included one where Cage freaks out in a casino and is ejected by security, hence why the end result feels so legitimately crazy and chaotic. Number 3. Margot Robbie, The Wolf of Wall Street.
You want to come up for some tea or something?
Tea? Yeah. Like hot tea.
There's always a lot of moving parts behind any movie scene, from complicated setups to elaborate lighting. This stress can often go double for sex scenes too, requiring intimacy coordinators to ensure that everything is going as smoothly as possible for the actors. Or you could do what Margot Robbie did in The Wolf of Wall Street, get liquored up prior to shooting that big love scene with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Well, why don't you light a fire or something and I'll be right out.
Yeah. Fire? Yeah.
Sure.
Some shots of tequila were reportedly all it took for Robbie to feel comfortable enough to shoot what we eventually saw on screen. A brave and bold bit of nudity from a young actor fresh to American cinemas. Number 2. Carrie Fisher and Harrison Ford, Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back.
And who might you be?
Leia.
Welcome, Leia. All right.
We all have that one friend who can convince us to head out on a work night. Famous people just have famouser friends than us, and go to parties with even cooler people who keep them out all night before a movie shoot. Carrie Fisher and Harrison Ford were reportedly hanging out with Monty Python member Eric Idle and the Rolling Stones prior to shooting their scenes in Cloud City for The Empire Strikes Back.
I thought you knew this person.
Well, that was a long time ago. I'm sure he's forgotten about that.
Fast forward to Han and Leia's arrival at Lando Calrissian's facility, and you have two actors who are essentially still feeling the effects of one long crazy evening.
Well, he seems very friendly.
Yes, very friendly.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Martin Sheen, Apocalypse Now.
I'm here a week now. Waiting for a mission.
The Filipino shooting locations of Apocalypse Now weren't exactly the most hospitable for the cast and crew back in 1979. Martin Sheen's struggles with substance use disorder were also a big part of the actor's life during this time, as evidenced by this striking sequence that was shot on Sheen's birthday. The actor is heavily intoxicated while filming a scene where his character, Captain Benjamin L. Willard, angrily smashes a mirror and hurts his hand. This was no special effect, but simply the product of Sheen being legitimately drunk while shooting the scene. So, how different do you think these takes could have been had the actors been sober on set that day? Let us know your alternate history theories in the comments below.
You are really Santa, right?
No, I'm an accountant.